I would like to say some things. First, the UN Convention and the CDGs are new. They recognize our rights. They recognize inclusivity. They recognize human diversity. And if we teach the younger children about human diversity, that it means gender, it means sexual orientation, it means disability, it means age. If we taught them that since they are kids, they are going to be available to understand it when they are growing up, when they are at school, when they are working, when they are in several spaces. Because a children by itself doesn't discriminate. He was taught to discriminate. She was taught how to discriminate. And if we do that, we will have a lot of influence in the younger generations. However, we need to have influence in governments and how they create and design policies. We need to be involved since the beginning of those creations, because if we don't, we are just consultants. And we are not consultants, we are part of it. And we need to be part of it. How we do that is knowing the legislation, knowing your rights, knowing how to join, set out with UN Convention or with the Convention of Children, how to join it with so many international laws around the world. Because we are part of the world. The UN Convention of People with Disabilities is not the only one who we can take off and we can appropriate of. It's part of a global law, global international laws, and we can take off other laws in order to justify, because sometimes we need to justify, and it's frustrated when you need to justify your rights day by day in every space, since you wake up until you go home. In all spaces, we need to stand back for our rights. And it's difficult and it's frustrating. But if we don't do that, nobody else will do that. Because we are the ones who are living disabilities. Disabilities are part of our identity. So if we don't struggle for them, if we don't struggle for our rights, if we don't struggle for future generations, we need to stand up. And sometimes it's frustrating. But we need to figure it out, the spaces. We need to join with several other civil movements, with women, with sexual orientation movements, in order to, hey, there is a different perspective for life, our perspective of life.